Arlington. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
In motion, the tight end. They'll start by running the option to the right. The quick feet by... There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And down to the 7-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the seas part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over. Your call.
Job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Testing. Will it work? I just realized I had the mic off. So it did work. I was not expecting that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Like I said, I'm not going to be...
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. That will we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A throw over the middle, taken in. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And Zeke will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
40, 30,
and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
When on camera, it is very hard. You just gotta build a personality. That's how you do it. You just build a personality. You gotta do it a lot. And the more you get comfortable with it, the more you will actually be able to, the better it will sound. Because I have
so they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Make sure that I can hear it on stuff.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here is 3rd down and 4.
But I actually took the fake.
Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Finding space at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. They were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by... And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Okay. 20-0 and almost on first quarter. Good for
Tucker now for the extra point.
I would like to do I would.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
They know new quarter, new time to shine. But also, if any of those games that I said earlier, if you don't want to see any of them and you want me to play a specific one that I didn't mention, you can just tell me, just comment down below and I'll see what I can do.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
There's no way they're getting a touchdown.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Dallas can make a comeback in second, third, and fourth quarters. I tried to take
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
See if I can join Dallas.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He's brought.
Sitting here the entire time. I don't think I can. I don't think I can join.
Down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This now a 3rd and 4. Prescott now. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I was probably good for it. It really just depends on where they are.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore.
They're punting? It was on foot. That might have not been the best idea needed to go for it. But
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The drive will start with an option going left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Jackson now. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
But
Second down and 6 now.
We couldn't do anything. But then we ordered nicer ones. The other ones,
off the option, here's Henry.
And
the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
I don't know if they're middle. I think they're middle. But they're nicely. Come back off
the line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Another one. Yeah, another 10 points. 28. Yeah, back to 30. They got back to 30. What really good for a team, a quarterback, is get a good quarterback that can run.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's a great quarterback can get.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're all covered.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Zay Flowers high in the air to bring it in. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
I don't think the Cowboys are winning this. It's left in the second quarter and it's 20-0. I don't think they're winning this.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Prescott on first down. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw, Prescott, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 56 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Now 2nd and 9. Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
You can see a space out the post on it about it. But also,
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
More of just like a little bit, or just not a ton. So. And if you're like in between and you don't know which one to choose, just choose one.
Again, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Might be something.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I mean, I'll go for him. Try to go for him. 10 seconds left. I just want something to do something.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half.
Y'all could do that, that would be great. See if I can sing this. I'll do it. I'm seeing if I can pause it while they're in the huddle. I always did it for the second half.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cowboy off.
There we go. Yeah, I don't think I can send it. We'll just say that the Ravens won. So again, if y'all want to see anything at all, what game, just say something or